and Celtics have played a game. No Tyrese Halliburton in Game 4. And the Boston Celtics with MVP, who won it? Jaylen Brown.
Yep.
Won it over Jason Tatum. And they will be going to the finals. Look like they're playing Dallas most likely because no one's ever came back from a 3-0 ever in NBA history. And Dallas is up 3-0. So hopefully they could sweep them this next game. Probably a few hours after this episode's premiere. And Dallas could be on their way to the finals.
Nah, I don't think it's not gonna happen. I still got faith. I still got faith in Anthony.
You got faith in the T-Wolves are going to be the first team in 165
LeBron did
tries?
It.
No. He came back from a 3-1, and he wasn't the first team to do that. There's like 5 teams that ever do that.
We never did in the finals.
Coming from
in the
3-0,
finals.
that's the fun. What?
He was the first one to do it in the finals.
Yeah, but he's like one of 5 teams to ever do it in the playoffs.
But not in the finals.
This isn't the finals.
This
is
the conference finals.
It's a different type of finals.
Like I said, man, I got faith in the Timberwolves,
You want
man.
Bet?
They gonna
like our NFL sports.
Bet what? What are we betting?
Frozen margarita.
That what?
And that Dallas wins the series.
The Dallas wins. That's already over with. You know they
Where's your confidence? Where's your confidence, little pup?
We already know, man.
Let me see you roar.
We can do it in the next game.
Let me see you roar.
How about this game right here? We can bet on this game.
We're betting on.
I
the
bet
series.
you that Dallas don't close out right now. This game.
Margarita.
That Dallas doesn't win game 4.
Oh, Kyrie is actually let's do a margarita and a quesadilla.
They're what? That y'all gonna win game 4?
We're sweeping.
Y'all sweeping?
Sweeping.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, he's sweeping, baby.
Y'all not sweeping. Y'all not sweeping.
Because what you don't know, Coast, is also Kyrie is 13-0 in closeout games when he's in the team in the lead and has the ability to close out the other team. He is 13-0. This will make it 14-0. Dallas Mavericks are going to sweep, and then it's time to bust Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Bumface, Potato Head Horford, what's his name? Drew Holiday, too small for Luka Holiday, and Derek finally shaved his head white, who is the real Mr. Potato Head. So I hate all teams from Boston. I hate you. I hate Tom Brady. I hate the Boston Bruins. I hate the Red Sox. And this is going to finally give Luka the Super Bowl NBA championship title over Jason Tatum.
Not going to happen.
He's going to put huevos on forehead. He's dunking on Jason Tatum.
Nah, I mean, I told you already, they only played 2 times this season, and the Celtics whooped them twice. Both times they had Kyrie and Luka.
No, they didn't have him the first time.
They had him
the
the first
second
time. In January, they had him.
That was before the trade, so
exactly. They didn't have P.J. Washington and
Gafford.
But the second time they had Gafford, and that's when they got whooped by 20.
Every team's allowed to have an off game.
Or whatever. We
got the momentum.
20. Nah, yeah, they got no momentum. They just won under. They just swept them.
What? So what if we both sweep?
They're not gonna sweep.
The NBA's gonna try to rig it. They've been trying to rig the last 2 games for the Wolves.
Man, listen, the
refs have been absolutely horrible.
The last game,
trying to give Anthony Edwards
all
the help in the world.
Y'all shot 30.
Anthony Edwards was on Maury.
Y'all shot 31 free throws last game.
Michael Jordan, you are not the father. You are not the father, Michael Jordan. You are not the father.
Jordan got swept when he first went to the playoffs. He got swept.
He never got swept in the conference finals.
He got swept by Larry Bird. And he got gentleman swept once, and then he got swept 3 times in the playoffs. What are you talking about?
He never got swept. He never got swept in the finals.
Oh Lord, here you go.
6-0, baby.
Here you go.
6-0.
Always moving the goalposts.
The goalpost is not moved.
So like I said, man, the only reason Boston won that was because Indiana Pacers basically collapsed. The starting point guy wasn't there.
The Pacers shouldn't have been in there. Every team that they faced was injured. Same thing for the Celtics. So the Celtics really haven't been tested this whole run to get to the NBA Finals. So I think them actually playing a good team for the first time in the whole playoffs is actually going to be shocking to them because the East is so weak. And the teams that they have faced missing 1 or 2 of their best players every single first, second, and third round in the conference finals. I mean, it's been literally a cupcake walk for Boston. And even Indiana had a cupcake walk, barely beating the New York Knicks that were missing like 5 key rotation players. No team is winning missing like 5 out of their best 7 players. No team is coming back from that. So the Pacers shouldn't even have been there. Boston has got the easiest run to the finals in NBA history, and I think that
That's gonna mess them up.
no, I mean I think that's going to mess them up. They're not going to be used to playing at a high level, that high level to win, and it's going to be Kyrie getting his ultimate revenge, knock on wood, on the Boston Celtics for them betraying him. And then Porzingis is also going to get dunked on by Luka if he chooses to play, or he might sit out like a punk.
I mean, I think it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna
Because
be a
Al
real good
Horford
game.
is just as good as defense as Rudy Gobert.
Al Horford's
gonna play.
He shuts down Lively.
They're gonna do the drop coverage, and
He
Luka
shuts down
and
Lively.
Kyrie gonna eat.
It doesn't average a lot against Al Horford for some strange reason.
He's only had
two
games
against
him. That's nothing. He's a different player since then. Hopefully he can.
In May.
Hopefully he can heal.
Hopefully
Because he got judo kicked
Lord.
by Karl Anthony Towns, but supposedly Maxi Kleber from Dallas is coming back. So that'll be a big lift.
So who y'all got? So y'all finna stop. Y'all finna stop Tatum.
Who's guarding Luka?
Tatum or JB?
They're gonna put that much effort in. You saw what it did.
Luka's slow.
You saw what it did to Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards can start Kyrie Irving. That's a different person. He wasn't guarding Luka. He can guard Kyrie Irving.
You think Brown has enough weight?
Yes, Brown has just tall.
No, Luka's like 6'9". Brown's 6'7". 6'6". No, he's like smaller than that. He's like 6'5".
He's not 6'5". He's like 6'7", 6'8".
No.
Yes.
No, he's not
like
that
6'7", 8 with long arms, and with the long arms they give him like 6'9". Everybody.
Luka's gonna bully him.
You think Luka doesn't not gonna bully him?
Yep. And then they're gonna have to try to put Derek White or Drew Holiday on Luka because they don't want them to use that much energy. And Luka has put up like 40 points a game when he plays Drew Holiday. He absolutely torches Drew Holiday. And then you're gonna have Derek
Drew Holiday
White.
is gonna stick Kyrie Irving. He's gonna lock him down because he's number one defensive team. He's gonna lock Kyrie Irving. Yes, he does. He will lock Kyrie Irving down.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
He's gonna take him to
and Holiday doesn't even have to worry about scoring.
Kyrie schools anyone that's around his same height. He only has problems with people that are way bigger, and even then, he was still scoring on Anthony Edwards, who's bigger than him. So if you put someone
Anthony
that's around,
Edwards wasn't on the number one. He's rated.
No, actually, the Minnesota Timberwolves are the number one rated
No,
defense
but
in the league.
That's a team as an individual player because they like to play iso ball. What's it called? Holiday was on number one team, and on top of that, the shooting guard.
So Rudy Gobert and McDaniels were on the first team, and you see
Rudy Gobert sucks at isolation. Everybody says that.
What about
Jaden
McDaniels?
Jaden McDaniels he's decent.
His first team,
he's decent,
and he's getting cooked.
What you about?
Lucas cooking him.
We're not talking about him. We're talking about Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, he's cooking him too.
No, he's not. He's not cooking Drew Holiday.
He's cooking him.
He's not cooking them.
He's cooking.
He's not cooking. I'm telling you, this game is gonna be completely different. We gonna see what's going on.
If Maxey comes back and Lively comes back, especially because they'll have a break. Because even if both teams sweep, they don't start the series right away. They give them a break, like a week break, to go to the finals before the finals start. That'll be great for Luka's knees. That'll give Derek time to get back to health, and hopefully by then Maxey will be back. So we will be back at 100% strength and actually have 3 solid bigs at the Dallas's disposal.
So you think if Porzingis play, you got a good chance?
What if Porzingis plays?
Yeah.
I think that Luka is going to pull Porzingis out and is going to make him switch and make Porzingis guard him. And I'm pretty sure Luka has torched Porzingis in practice over and over again, and he's going to make him dance just like Rudy did.
Okay. I mean, if you say so.
He made Rudy dance.
I mean, everybody knew that was going to happen. Even McDaniel said as soon as he saw that happen, he was like,
man.
Exactly.
What's funny is I saw a crowd video from Minnesota where they were recording Luka's game winner. And they're like, no, why did you switch? And you haven't even shot it yet.
It was an embarrassing game. I mean, it looks like here the Timberwolves is just an inexperience is finally showing. I don't know what's going on. Big Cat act like he just little cat. He just want to shoot the ball all the time. He's like 13%. I mean, he went from like almost shooting 40% in the last game.
He was shooting in the high 40s from 3-pointer. Now he's shooting in the 20 percentile range. He's really fallen off, but he's like, I'm gonna keep shooting because I can make him when I practice. Please keep shooting him if you're gonna keep missing him. And Anthony Edwards, man, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, he's super young. He's what, like 22?
Yeah.
22, 23 years old, something like that. And it's like he's so tired. He was so tired that they said that he had to get oxygen on the sideline last game. And it's like, what are you doing where you're that young and getting that tired?
He's chasing Kyrie around.
You should have. No, they even took him off Kyrie last game because to not make him so tired, and he still needed oxygen. So it's like, why are you so tired, dude? Like, you're a young player. Even though you've never played this far before, you shouldn't be that tired. Like, that's concerning.
How many young players are you thinking? Look at Jimmy Butler. Remember, Jimmy Butler was
Luka's
dying.
playing on no knees.
Luka's like
25.
First off, he gives the ball to Kyrie, and for the past two games, he's been sitting. He sat down for 21 minutes one game. Then the other game, he sat down for like 17 minutes.
It's not his fault that Jaden Hardy's balling.
The whole team is balling. All you got is Ant. That's all you got is Ant. Ain't nobody else creating shots but Ant. And Mike Conley's trying if he's not in foul trouble.
But I feel like
the refs is out here cheating. It's a lot of foul calls that you just letting slide. Even the last game, what?
No, they said that, and there was like 5 times where they called it out of bounds, and it clearly wasn't out of bounds. They called random travels. The refs did everything in their power to keep Minnesota in the games.
Y'all shot 31 free throw shots today, 17.
I'm talking about calls in total.
And team, okay, and if you do
not free throws, calls in total.
So if you do
they made a bunch of BS calls.
If you do team free throw, if you do team total, if you do team fouls, y'all have more. They have more team fouls than y'all.
We should have got even more.
Exactly, horrible.
Because,
so you got half of it.
Because they were definitely fouled that much.
The lies.
Rudy Gobert should have fouled out by like halftime. Jaden McDaniels should have fouled out by like third quarter. It's just ridiculous. And it was crazy how many times that Minnesota got to the free throw line when they went to the hoop, but Dallas would get like slammed at the rim, and it's just a turnover and the ball going the other way. I feel like the refs were really helping Minnesota all the past 2 games.
You shot 31 free throws. How are they helping?
Had to beat Minnesota and the refs. Dallas was basically playing 8 if you count the 3 refs.
How do you count the 3 refs? You shot 31 free throws today, 17. You shot
so
double.
Lucas should get double compliments. Because he's beating Minnesota and the refs.
How is he getting?
Because the refs are trying to cheat for Anthony Edwards, even though he's not Michael Jordan's son.
They got less free throws. So how is he cheat? That doesn't make any sense.
No, the games before.
The
Wolves got more.
The Wolves didn't get more the last 2 games.
No, just the last game.
The last game, horrible.
If you watch the game, you see that
you
Minnesota got way more calls.
The stats don't even say that.
You watch the game with your eyes, and you look at every call, because some people are just stat sheet readers, but they don't watch things with their eyes or their brain. Luke, Dallas should got way more calls.
Or just like you mean the game 2 when McDaniel had the ball and Kyrie came and slapped the ball in it. And then it was no. Even though it is a foul, you can't look at the foul because the ball went out of bounds. So you only can look at the ball.
Well, he didn't challenge that there was a foul. He challenged it on who it went off last. It went off of McDaniel's last. That's the end of discussion.
That's what they said. You can't. But they said when it goes out of bounds, you can't challenge that automatically.
No. But
the rules say you can't challenge it.
You can challenge.
The rules say you
can challenge if there's a foul. But they're saying when you challenge to see who's it out of bounds on, that they can't assess a foul to someone because you're just challenging who it went out of last.
He didn't have a choice.
Because he wouldn't challenge against his own player foul.
He know because Kyrie Irving was going to get the foul call.
No, but I'm saying Jason Kidd
Jason Kidd didn't call for the foul. Jason Kidd didn't challenge the ball. The Timberwolves challenged the ball.
No,
yes, it did. The Timberwolves lost a challenge. Because he said, it was out on Kyrie. They no. He said, no, it was out on you.
No. Dallas challenged.
Dallas didn't challenge.
Yes, they did. I'm 100% certain.
Well, Dallas challenged it. And
yes,
they won the challenge.
They saw it went out of bounds, and it was a foul. But Dallas challenged who it went out of last. And since even though in the replay you could see that there was a foul, that's not what they're questioning. They're only questioning who it went off last.
But you can't.
The other team didn't have a challenge. The team, but you can't. If there's no foul called, then you can't challenge for a foul. So even if the Timberwolves did have a foul, they can't challenge that. But Dallas is only challenging who it went off of last.
They couldn't challenge who.
And when they reviewed it, it went off of McDaniels. So it's Dallas ball.
Yeah, but they couldn't challenge the fact that even if it was the fact that it went out of bounds, they couldn't
because there was no call made. You can't challenge a call not made.
It's just it's just like the call that happened to play before that when it was What was it? It was an out of bounds call, and they ended up calling it on. Oh yeah, it was out of bounds, but he fouled him, so we finna give him the foul. The Timberwolves the foul.
Depends on who's challenging and what they're
See, look at
challenging.
that. The rules.
You got to know the rules.
See, horrible.
You got to know the
they
rules.
cheated the rules. The refs, like once again, they cheating the Timberwolves.
Sometimes you got to have it here, and sometimes you got to have it here.
They're cheating the Timberwolves.
It's rookie mistakes. You'll get it one day.
Whatever.
It's rookie mistakes.
Comment down below if y'all feel like the
Kyrie's
NBA
trying
cheating.
to get ring number 2 and go on his ultimate journey of getting his revenge.
Speaking again,
and Luka's going to prove that he's better than Jason Tatum in every facet.
He's not better than Jason Tatum.
He's going to show him.
He's not.
He's going to show him.
He's going to. What are we going to do? Score the most points? Well, how are you going to show
him
the best?
By getting the MVP and the chip.
So what if Jason Tatum get MVP and the chip? Then you can never say.
Then it's rigged.
Oh, see. Once again, you can't trust a Dallas Mavericks fan because it's rig up everything. But comment down below who your team is,
Of course,
who you
don't
picking.
have